Hello and welcome. Silrace here with World of Tanks. Now I have two matches here, two games, made out of replays. Reminder to everybody, clarify that. These are from the replays of my own games. And this is me screwing up, trying to drive forward as I was looking at something else while I was driving. As in, looking at something else than in the game. Anyway. So, I have two games here about getting rushed by tanks, and this is where somebody else went really far and got rushed by an IS-7 and got blown to bits, and this is... I try to play this particular corner here. Now, I'm starting with, I suppose, the better of these two games. So, I suppose, because in this one I actually managed to hold on enough to get the friendlies to come and save me, sort of deal. This is the 50 TP prototype, which is Polish heavy tank, premium heavy tank, let's put it in that order, the words, and that makes sense. I am pushing forward a little just to see if I can get a sneaky shot at somebody who is like over there and whatnot, and well, that's not a tank I really want to fight frontally with this thing, right? It's a big tank destroyer. A big Russian tank destroyer thingamajig. And so I am just retreating. And I'm like, I recognize this is not a fight I want to take. I may have poked the bear. And so, oh, hello. There you go. Not penetrated, and I get really lucky. Holy moly, I get really lucky. They just hit my tracks and nothing else. And I am gonna retreat here a little. And armor not penetrated, and again, look at that amount of luck I'm getting with this. Look at the amount of luck I'm getting, and thankfully, friendlies here. Friendlies here come to try and help me out a lot, out of bad, right? I get saved by friendlies, partially because I got stupidly lucky. And armor not penetrated. It really wants me and screws that shot up as well entirely. Screws the shot up entirely. So I get the kill. There we go. So I got really hard pushed by a tier 10 tank destroyer firing heat at me multiple times, as in the premium ammo. I just still wanna call it gold ammo, whatever. It's not, you can't buy it with gold anymore. You used to be able to, or rather, it was only being sold for gold for a while. But yeah, how lucky did I get with that? Really obscenely lucky, stupidly lucky. And now I'm in this position where I don't, like, there's a bunch of tank destroyers and stuff over there and I don't see any of them. And I kind of want to drive in the middle to get side shots on them once they are getting spotted. So I'm gonna go over there. I'm just gonna do it in a little bit of a please don't shoot me fashion. Like, hello. I have not been spotted somehow, so I'm gonna take the shot. Armor not hit. Okay then, game. Okay then. Alright, now I am spotted. But there we go. Finally we get an actual hit in. But yeah, I think I played that the fight against the object at least a little bit correctly. I mean, I would have been dead had it penetrated all of the shots. I would have been very much destroyed. However, I wiggled my tank around a bunch, or at least I was trying to wiggle my tank around a bunch to try and absorb the shots into trying to absorb the shots into parts of the tank where the damage would, well, not come through, and it worked out a little. And also, I pulled back. After the initial shot at it, I kind of figured that, okay, it's gonna realize that there is a tier 8 there, which shot at me. So I'm gonna beeline the tier 8 and take out the tier 8 tank. Because obviously it can kind of easily do that, unless it gets really unlucky with those shots, and I get really lucky with, you know, where those shots hit me. I got a kill here at the end, towards the end here as well, or second one. I managed to destroy the object. 268 version 4, I suppose. That thing. I don't think I can get this shot in, but let's see. No, but I get spotting. I am a scout tank. This is a shot I want to take. Nope. Not allowed to hit that one, apparently. Not allowed to hit that one. And this is where I'm just trying to preserve my tank. I'm trying to make sure nobody spots me, so that might get one shot more in here before the game ends. But apparently they're not allowing me to shoot them. So nope. So that's that game. We got pushed by a very scary tier 10. Somehow we got really lucky and survived it. So let's hop on to another game where I'm getting pushed and stuff. So game 2 with a 112, the Chinese tier 8 premium heavy tank. This is the sort of game that occasionally happens when you pair a bad player, such as myself, with a somewhat quick tank. I mean, this is a heavy tank, so it's not exactly fast, but out of the heavy tanks in the game, it is somewhat decently fast. Like, I'm going at 39, 40, slightly, for a moment there, it was like 41. As far as, you know, forward speed is going, and so on. And so, you end up in situations where you are far ahead of friendly heavy tanks, far enough ahead, that you end up in a position where you can't necessarily retreat from, and the friendlies can't really help you from. Right? So, I'm just looking at this Indian panzer and going, well, I'm gonna cross here. I'm just gonna cross here. Nothing should be able to shoot me in the side, right? Oh, hello. That's a tank which has like no armor. So I'm happy to push myself in here and fight the Indian panzer and do a little bit of spotting around this corner. And then I find myself in this particular position. If you look at where the friendlies are, I do have some fire support. A little bit of fire support, but nothing can really support me here. I am way ahead, essentially, positioning-wise, where all the other friendlies kind of decided to stay at. The 53 TP is pushing into a even further position here to try and fight, and I'm like, yeah, well, I'm gonna back you up, but that's a whole lot of things over there, and I don't know why my aiming decided to go all the way that way, and the 53 TP is gone. Pushed even harder into even more open position than what I am at. And this is where, hi. This Indian panzer trading I can do. I got shot by a big tank there. And okay, if you allow me to reload first before you come, thank you. Then we can fight. But yeah, as you can see, I am essentially in a position now where I don't really have support. These guys can just push into me without getting destroyed by things behind me, because I basically just have two tanks, and one of them is retreating and the other one is trying to find a better angle, and one of them is mostly starting to retreat now entirely, as you can see. So I am in a very aggressive forward push position, but I have done a whole lot of damage here. A whole lot of damage. And I'm going to get along the beds before I get even one more shot off. So yeah, I did get a whole lot of damage in. I didn't tank a bunch of shots, tanked a little bit. But occasionally I find myself as an aggressive sort of player. I find myself in these sort of positions where I am the reason I am getting pushed so hard, because I'm so far ahead of everybody else, because I'm trying to take these forward aggressive positions to kind of force opponents to make mistakes or open up firing lines in such a fashion that when they try and fight me, my friendlies shoot them to pieces. Here I apparently completely and utterly fail at that. And sometimes this stuff happens, it's fine, I still have fun with it, but it also makes me realize that I should probably or possibly hold back a little bit more, especially in these faster tanks, which can actually go into positions where you probably don't want to be at. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, hopefully that was entertaining.